This is the TV Network, and we hear the newly inducted CHO we now talk to you. That one, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Taking over as a CHO of Grand Gedeh County, what does it mean for you?
For me, it's a challenge, firstly, becoming the CHO for Grand Gedeh County. So I serve as a medical director of the hospital, and taking over as a CHO is a huge challenge for me. That will mean I have to work harder and double, because I think my work in the past as a medical director paved the way of becoming a CHO. So I will step on my game to do my best.
What is on the table for the people of Grand Gedeh County in terms of good health delivery system?
I think there are a lot of things that are already initiated and we are to pick up from them. So, like the saying goes, usually it's continuity. So whatever that the board started, look at his plan for the year and all those projects he thought about initiated, we have to make sure that we do those other projects. There are some unfinished clinics, unfinished projects all over. We have to work with him to do some other projects. We also have the CHGD, who is one of the brains that we serve in the county. We also have to work with him to rely on those people so that we work together to make sure Grand Gedeh become a better, let's say, place when it comes to healthcare delivery. So there are a lot of things we will do that we can say all year now, because we have to further sit down with our team. I just took over today. I have to further sit with my team, and we have let's say a joint plan on what we can do to deliver our people in Grand Gedeh County.
What do you see as a challenge as you take over the association?
One thing we see a challenge that always been that the brother said is finance allotment. Government allotment in the past have been coming for some years. And looking at the constraint now, there are a lot of things you would like to do for the county, even account of medications, transportations. How can you move from here and reach to a place that you are mentioning to the better way, or how do you call the other place? Bojiwan, how do you get it? You have to stand to reach to smaller places. You need fuel, you need cars, and people are assigned to the places. Most of them are volunteers. How can you pay them? They need money themselves to feed their family. So these are some of the things we see that will be challenging for us. But with the help of the teams on ground, and also with the help of the county, the superintendent, the representative, the senators, we think we can do better this time around. Because for last year, we had a lot of volunteers. We don't have money to pay them, and some of them left. We don't blame them for leaving because there are no money. But for this time, we think things will work out because we have already seen the green light from the government. The other time, we were asked to send in our plan for the year, and we did that. And within 3 days, we got a plan back with the comment that the budget plan was small. They wanted us to replan our budget, including everything we have in mind, and we did that and sent to them. So we think for this time, things will be better.
Finally, as you now take over the county health team of Grand Gedeh County, what message do you have for the citizenry in order to make use of the health facilities within Grand Gedeh County when it comes to good health delivery system?
So one thing we see in the past have been our people don't come to the hospital straight. When every one of us here, when any of us sick, the first thing we run will be the drugstore. We'll go there with our own prescriptions. We get there without diagnosis, and then just buy medication we want to buy. And when things don't work out for us, we move back to the church where we believe that everything happened to us maybe has a spiritual link. And when it don't work at that point, we move to the traditional people and feel that this thing is some, maybe my mother or my father is behind my help, that's what happened. And we want to come down to the hospital when things are getting complicated, we now move to the hospital. So we're saying, let our people trust the healthcare system. Come to the hospital when you are sick. Believe in us and trust us that we can do better and make you get well. If we can manage at a level, or we have a referral system and power that we can refer you to the next healthcare center. So we want the people of Grand Gedeh to believe in us and trust us and let us work together. I love the people of Grand Gedeh. I work here for 2 years now, and I know that we can do better if we continue to do or work together. Thank you.
Your name, Dan?
My name is Dr. Diano Bezobe.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, we now have the outgoing medical director for Grand Gedeh County, the county health officer for Grand Gedeh County, outgoing, Dr. Tibo Bodo. Dad, welcome.
Thank you.
You serve as a CHO for Grand Gedeh County, now leaving. What comes to your mind?
What comes to my mind is that I've said the people of Grand Gedeh County I have to transition because there is a call for duty.
During your stay, what are some of the difficulties faced in terms of your duty and function, which of course you may like to mention?
Yes, so in terms of challenges, they are not unique to Grand Gedeh over the period. So right now, like you're talking with me, I'm sure if we're talking with an outgoing CSO in Grand Bassa or in Bapolu, for example, he may tell you the same thing. So over the period, the challenges have been, one of them, having sufficient stock, that is drug supplies, medical supplies have been an issue. Besides that, the human resource management have been an issue. So you have personnel, maybe somebody resigned, somebody died, you want to replace them in 1 month, and you can't achieve that. That has been a serious challenge. So at the end of the day, you got facilities that we're struggling to get them, staff. But it have beaten my mind over the period. I mean, when somebody died, I think that should be the least thing for anybody to do in this world. Somebody left assignment, abandoned job, that should be the least thing to replace that person. But over the years, we have not been able to achieve it.
Okay.
So as a result, you got a lot of problems in managing the centers, in managing the health facilities because of staff issues. So that's one of the major challenges. Drugs, human resource, and logistics. So those three, once you can get it achieved, I mean, at the maximum, it will always impact the health services.
I know you did a remarkable job in Grand Gedeh during your tenure. Can you mention some of these things that now bring relief to the people?
Yes, so take for example, before I came, nobody could live from Biaita. I mean, everybody in Biaita Way could come to Toll Town or you go to Tapeta for healthcare. Okay. But today, Biaita Way is a clinic outstanding in Grand Gedeh County as one of our first clinics when you enter Grand Gedeh, and people are there getting care right now. That's a major success. Okay. Today, when I came here, Mater Terminal was depending on generator. Today, Mater Terminal at least 50 to 60% is solar rise. That's a major achievement. Today, if you went to some of our facilities, based on our work and engagement with partners in the National Ministry of Health, we've been able to have systems for all our vaccines. So if you go to any facility now, you'll see a freezer meant for posting vaccines in many of our facilities. Almost all of them have. Okay. So before, what we used to do was what we call fast coaching. So you face ice in what you mean in the freezer here, then you take it to Toll Town for them to keep you on vaccine. Maybe in 3 to 4, 5, 7 days when you finish it, then you got to go again. But because of the intervention we made here with partners, UNICEF, GIZ, WHO, Global Fund, today, all of the facilities have their own fridges, so you don't need to put ice packs somewhere to carry them. That's a major achievement. Okay. Today, we try by all means. This Mayweather school were closed down about 9 in Grand Gedeh by now because of staff issue. But because of our ability to move people around, we've been able to have that Mayweather school still running. That's a major achievement. Today, in some of our facilities, before I came to Grand Gedeh, many of our facilities never have camo. Today, under my leadership, we've been able to have flush toilets in some of our facilities. That's a major achievement. With my engagement, that was the first of its kind in the history of Grand Gedeh County, that we can raise up to 80,000 from the county development funding. That was because of our engagement with the past county leadership and the council. That was a major achievement also. Because of that, you got Talokin Clinic in Kunamo Health District, where in Rio travel area there. Right now, before the next 4 to 5, 6 months, if the county thing work harder, it means you're going to have clinic opening in that place, in that part of the county, and people will benefit. That's also a major achievement. Today, we have pumps in our facility. Because of community engagement, if you go to Tucson now, we'll be able to have the connect. So because of that, you go to Tucson now, the citizens in America are building a very decent clinic. The foundation is done. They even have a staff quarter. The foundation is also done. That's because of the connect we have, because of the community engagement. You go to Giant Zone, there's an initiated project for the construction of staff quarter. That's community engagement. So there are a lot that we managed to achieve. Today, if you go to any facility here, you will have at least 2 to 3 professional staffers. That's major achievement.
Okay, Doc. Quickly, before we leave you, what would be your final message as you depart the CHO position in Grand Gedeh?
Yes, so my final message is that I want the people of Grand Gedeh to know that I was not trained as Grand Gedeh doctor, because there's a lot of speculations around the place. Oh, that Obolo did this, that why they be calling him, and all that kind of thing. People holding talk shows and making some comments and all that kind of thing. How, we delve into people's finances. Those were unfounded. The Ministry of Health, I got copies of my rotation, my recall letter. I deliberately photocopied them because I knew I was going to encounter you guys and I would give you copies. And the reason I'm recalled is clear in that letter. You're going to get the copies, and you can justify whether the letter says because I ate money, because I sold car, people are talking all kinds of things. So the last message is that the people of Grand Gedeh and the citizens and residents in Grand Gedeh should work with the new leadership here. That's very important. I was trained as a doctor in Liberia, period. I was not trained to work only in Grand Gedeh. Grand Gedeh should be my 5th county working since I graduated from medical school. So for somebody to be thinking that I was not going to be recalled, it means you were thinking counterclockwise. Why people thinking going from for you were thinking going backward. And so I want to encourage everybody, we got a new leadership here, we got a new CHO. He being here is not a stranger. Okay. He worked with the hospital over time. I pray that everybody will call him and his team. The quarter said the respect, the support, so that it's about the system. It's not about any of us here. And I want to lastly say thank you to all of you, the folk estate members. We have a cordial relationship over the period. I know everything was not kind of rosy, but again, you did what you could do. I want you to continue that. We are not saying if there's any negative that you see, don't reach out. Don't even query us. No, that's your responsibility to query your friends. This is what I'm hearing, even though you see a show. What did you do? Then the person will tell the public what's going on. So even if I'm leaving, that Ozobo is here, anything you hear that you think is negative, because that's your role. To put us to check so that the right thing is done for the population. I want to say thank you for the time we stay together. Continue your work. We will remain in touch. As I leave, we encourage our citizens here and Liberians to always seek health care. People do some funny things. You are sick, you go to the country doctor where you say that dragon hate your food, and then when the thing gets worse, they now bring you when you're dying and want people to play magic. People got a disease from this thing. Seek health care early so that your health care can be prioritized. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dad. His name is Dr. Thibaut Bodo, of course. He's the CHO outgoing for. My name is Lord Father. Thanks for watching Love TV. Bye-bye.